you normally say something at this point.
What's up, nigga?
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rap Show on Spreaker.com, and I don't blame you.
Give me chicken nuggets, honey mustard barbecue. Give me chicken nuggets, even Burger King will do. What's up, everybody out there in Radio Land?
Welcome to the show that has absolutely no purpose.
Or no talent.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying.
Just ask Brian Meyer and him, they'll tell you.
We got an interesting show for you this week. If you are familiar with ZZ Top, and I think a lot of you are.
I am.
We have got a member from the tribute band ZZ Trip.
Yeah, ZZ Trip.
And he's going to be joining us here in just a little while. His name is Mr. Steve Owens.
What's up, Steve?
And he's going to be in the studio. Well, not in the studio. We're going to be calling in.
Studio
with
apartment.
Welcome to the program. We are joining you from the Jack Shack at an undisclosed location in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah, we have to keep moving around so the law don't find us.
Yeah, because, you know, we owe child support.
Well, some of us do.
Well, some of us are able to have children, and some of us are not. So, you know, I think probably the biggest news that you and I, Brian, were talking about just a little while ago.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and divulge?
Hold on, let me give you a hint if I can find it here.
Well, I had it in front of me a moment ago.
Yeah.
As we had a couple of losses in the Hollywood showcase, shall we say, the Hollywood.
Well,
what's the word?
Sports entertainment.
Yeah, well, in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, let's just say have a little moment of silence for the man, the myth, and the legend, the American Dream.
Here's the American Dream.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. And Dusty, your fans welcome you back, man. First of all, I would like to thank the many fans throughout this country that wrote cards and letters Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, while I was down. Secondly, I want to thank Jim Crockett Promotions for waiting and taking the time, because I know how important it was.
You realize that if Boogie Woogie Man shaved his beard off.
I know, I said something to him about that.
Yeah.
And Dusty Rhodes, the American
Yeah, sad.
Dream.
69 years old, one of the greatest of all time, man.
Yeah, I said something to Boogie about that not long ago. He showed me a picture without the beard, and I said, "You look like Dusty Rhodes," and I got the most evil look.
He looks like my mom, or, used to.
Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight champion.
Every time I look at him, I want to kiss on him and hug on him.
About the way I feel about Ric
That's not because he looks like my mom, it's because he's so damn attractive.
That's true.
Yeah, and he also shows me dirty pictures. So.
That is true. In the parking lot at Wright in the country.
The dream, baby, the dream. He's gone.
So that was
69 years old.
Mr. Dusty Rhodes passed. 69.
And then somebody from your world.
And from my world, if you're familiar with Lord of the Rings.
Or Star Wars, or Dracula, or, this cat.
Let's see. Sir Christopher Lee dead at 93.
Let's pull up his IMDb.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm just going to read a little something about Mr. Christopher Lee. Wow, 93 years old. I mean, I don't know if I want to be 93 or not, because, of course, he was still kicking. I mean, he was still doing movies. And if you're familiar with Christopher Lee, he came from the vampire era.
Yeah.
Sir Christopher Lee, who starred in almost 300 movies, including The Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, The Man with the Golden Gun, Dracula, The Wicker Man, and most recently The Hobbit. The Battle of the Five Armies.
I forgot about that.
And he died at the age of 93. He passed away in a London hospital on Sunday after being treated for respiratory problems. Sir Christopher Lee last December released his latest heavy metal single titled Darkest Carols.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. It's like a Pat Boone thing. It's lighthearted, joyful, and fun. It's a band singing on how metal should be played. The effect on it has on the band and its listeners. Sir Christopher Lee explained. Lee joined forces once again with the guitar prodigy, and I believe I'm saying this correctly, Hedras Rumus, who had previously worked with Christopher on the album, and I think I'm saying this right.
You know what's weird about
Charlie Manja.
I used to be in a band called Synergy with a guy named Hedras Jabas. And yeah, we were out there. I mean, but we got booked every weekend.
Oh, God.
Hedras Jabas, ladies and gentlemen.
Hedras Jabas. So we're just waiting for the mail to come rolling in on that one. Elsewhere in the news, while we're talking about, you remember we talked earlier in the year about Bruce Dickinson.
Yes, having cancer.
He is in the news again. Iron Maiden singer Bruce Dickinson's Cardiff Aviation completes more than 3 million pounds worth of business. They got the little pound symbol. Man, he looks like my physical science teacher in high school. Cardiff Aviation is a large service and maintenance facility in St. Athan, Wales, United Kingdom, and the chairman is Iron Maiden singer Bruce Dickinson. He has seen skyrocket for its MRO services with record numbers of aircraft inputs over the past 9 months. Since October 2014, the world-class MRO facility at St. Athan, Cardiff Aerospace Enterprises, blah, 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 has completed 43 base maintenance inputs for many big-name airlines. So, long story short, he's got a lot of cash. I'm not even going to try to read that.
I heard that you got an award for banging over 1 million pounds of women.
Yeah, but that was only done over the course of 6 bangs.
Over 5 years with this
over Riders.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you got all done in the parking lot, dude.
Well, I had to have something to support the weight.
George Ryder. Looks like your boys Hayes Rail are playing over at the Warehouse 66 in Kernersville.
Hey, there
Saturday,
you go.
July 11th at 9:30. So if you like heavy metal, man, and like it done right, go check out the boys in Hayes Rail, which is one of the coolest names I've ever heard of.
Hayes Rail, that's right. You know, when we played this past weekend, by the way, we didn't talk about where we were.
Yeah, but we haven't been on the air in a couple of weeks.
We were in Eden.
Over at Summers.
Summers. And that's usually how we describe some of the women that come to our show.
Yeah, they got summer tea. Some are here, some are there. We got to hang out with the boys in the 2nd Brigade, the motorcycle club.
Yes, and if you check your Fair Warning Facebook page, you will see a great... Do you remember that guy's name that took the photos?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
God, I'm trying to give him a plug.
Frank Matlock.
Frank Matlock. So check out Frank Matlock's page. He takes awesome pictures. You know, if you can make us look good, then by God, you're good. So,
Frank Matlock the second from Reedsville, North Carolina. So go check him out. We'll give him a plug. Hey, your boys are going to be at Southern Smoke this Saturday night.
Oh, that would be
Southern Eatery and Tavern in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Derailed.
Derailed. I had the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Steve Pullum
today.
2 or 3 nights ago.
Okay.
His health hadn't been the greatest in the world, so he's.
Wonder if he could call in tonight.
He's been on hiatus.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what that means?
No.
That's
that
something
means he's
that
taking time off.
That's something that we don't know nothing about. That's what we're taking when we're not at practice. We're on hiatus.
Hey, maybe we should talk about. Should we touch on the big breakup story, or should we?
Well, let's come back to that because I want to talk a little bit about that. But Also in the news, Megadeth's Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustache
is this year's Golden God.
Okay.
If you were wondering who it was,
I thought it was Red from Red Dirt Revival.
For the first time in the history of Metal Hammer Golden Gods, an award recipient is being named up front of the night. The Golden God Award, sponsored by Orange Amplification, will be presented to Megadeth main man Dave Mustaine. So, to take place at the Indigo O2 in London on June 15th, the Metal Hammer Golden Gods once again has the fans at its core and brings them together with the artist shoulder to shoulder like no other event. Dave Mustaine's best known for his frontman and creative force behind Megadeth, the band which in June 2015 celebrates its 30th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
How about that? Megadeth, 30 years.
Local news. Looks like our boys Quick Fix are going to be playing Saturday, June the 20th at Rack and Rolls. Remember we played over there in Burlington?
We did play there. That was in Burlington.
That was a rough gig, but if I know Tommy Angel and the boys, they'll pack it out.
And they'll be putting some food away.
Tommy the Axel Angel. Or Tommy Angel Axel Rose. He's just got his little Axl Rose hat on. Kind of looks, so he should do good at that gig over in Burlington.
So, I want to talk a little bit about something that I try to talk about. And I'm trying to bring it up as I'm speaking.
Is it D's?
But I don't always get to talk about it. DVD releases.
Ooh, hello.
Now, DVD reviews, or should I say. Some of the ones I want to talk about, Alice Cooper, Raise the Dead, live at Wacken. Am I saying that correct? W-A-C-K-E-N?
I think it's like pronounced
Wacken. Wacken?
Yeah, it's German.
Yeah, I'm sure that was it. It got a rating of 8. And then there was Paul Di'Anno, The Best Heiresses.
Okay.
That got a rating of 4. Scott Ian, Swearing Words in Glasgow, got a rating of 8. And Dio, live in London at the Hammersmith and at the Apollo, 1993, 8.5. Thank you very much. You heard it here on the Dirty Old Hall Rock Show. Oh, by the way, Nightwish, they got a number 8, one of my favorite bands.
Oh! I don't know.
Whoa. We were talking about Deep Purple over the weekend.
Yeah.
Perfect Strangers live, 8.5. Oh, that's it for the DVD reviews. We need a so that like the little champagne bottle, like New Year's. That's what that was. All right, so it is 9:16. Probably time to take a good little break, a little pause for the cause here.
Yeah.
You got something to take us out here, bro?
Yes, I do.
And
let's stay with the theme.
There you go. So you're listening to the Dirty Old Hall Rock Show. We will be back here in just a little bit, and we will be talking to Mr. ZZ Top himself, Mr. Steve Owens from ZZ Trip.
Yeah. We're back. Somebody shot in this motherfucker.
We're blowing this shit up, baby.
We're blowing something.
Well, we got to check in here.
Yeah, we got a buddy of ours who's been a little puny, a little under the weather. Let's see if we can't check up on him and aggravate the shit out of him. We're talking about our buddy, Mr.
Okay, I'm bringing him up here on the
bat phone.
Yeah.
We're going to check him out. He's doing a karaoke show right now.
Is that what he's doing?
Uh-huh. I think it's what they call...
And we're not boring you.
No, I'm sorry. Some of us have been up a long time today. At least since noon.
God.
That would be Dave. For those of you who don't...
Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
We can hear you
loud and clear, my friend.
All right. right. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. We just heard a nasty rumor that you were a little bit under the weather here recently.
Yeah, they don't quite know what's wrong with me. They're running some tests. Are we on the air?
Yes, sir.
We streaming, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, we just wanted to check on you.
They're running some tests. I've got some tightness in my chest, and I'm a little bit weak. But we're still doing some shows and stuff like that, and getting by with it. We're just we're cutting back to about one show a week right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're cutting back to one practice a year.
Yeah, so far we're down. We've got that down. So,
but ain't nobody got no tightness nowhere except maybe in
our wallets. We don't like to. We get dinosaur arms whenever we're out to eat. Nobody wants to get the check.
Can you hand me that?
Yeah, they got T-Rex arms.
I'm going to be okay. They ran a stress test and it come back abnormal, and I've got to go back next week and run some more tests.
Oh man!
They're looking to see if I have a blockage in my arteries, and they're going to check that. And after that, we'll just have to figure out what else they're going to try with it. But they haven't pinned it down to anything yet.
Well, don't overdo it, man. I mean, be careful. I know you like to do a high energy show.
Right.
I'm going to pull a Jackie Wilson right here. I'm not going to pack up anything. I'm not going to break anything down. I'm going to hold a microphone, and that's just about all I'm going to do.
Hell yeah, I like that. I want that job.
Amen.
Dave's the one that him and Chris, they don't do anything.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm
What?
kidding. I thought you were in the other room. I'd like
What? we got a pretty easy going band. They're pretty good to work with me on stuff like this. And now my back is good, and I'm healthy enough to do things, or I thought I was, and now this is coming down. So
yeah,
it's all right. We're still playing. We're going strong. We're playing a few new places, and
yeah. You said the other guys the other night when we talked, you said they were doing their little projects and to stay busy and.
Yeah, they've got a couple of side projects and all that. So I can play the one show here and there, and their other group, Altered View, they can do some stuff.
Yeah.
And then our drummer, Dirty D, he plays with another band. They're called Just Us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, tell him he owes me some money for that name.
Yeah.
Every time he uses it, you gotta give me $1.
Or at least a quarter.
Yeah. A nickel back.
Ooh. Well, man, do us a favor. Like when you find out what's going on, let us know, man.
Oh yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
They're supposed to run the test sometime next week. I'm thinking it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, but they said they'd call back and confirm. But usually it's on Tuesday or Wednesday they have me up for appointments.
Yeah, you're going to the VA, right?
I got to go to Salem, Virginia for the appointment. So.
Oh, okay.
We had some fans of the band that come in and saw me on my back surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Adam and Heather Harris, Justice Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they come up and they saw me when I had my back surgery. That was really cool.
So, so you got that visit coming up, and you guys are going to be hitting it. Well, I don't know about hard and heavy, but you're going to be hitting it. Taking it easy, of course.
Well, we're still playing just about every week.
What kind of shows you got coming up?
Saturday.
What shows you got coming up?
Southern Smoke is on this Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we're going to a place called Stations Inn. It's in Laurel Springs the next weekend on the Sunday.
Okay.
And then after that, it's After Hours Tavern on the 26th.
Yeah. Well, thanks for keeping us updated, and we'll be checking back with you.
And thanks for keeping rock alive, man.
I might try and check you guys out at Brick City after our show Saturday night, because we're finished at 10:30.
Oh, okay.
So
well, let me know if you're coming.
Try and slide up that way.
Yeah, slide on in.
Well, if you come on, we'll get you in. Come on up.
All right, sounds good.
I'll get you in, and Brian will get you off.
I got a show I'm doing right now. Let me get back in here, okay?
All right, buddy.
We'll talk to you soon. That was Mr. Steve Poland.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about ZZ Trips.
Yeah. Yeah, time to get this guy on the phone.
And the Trip Mountain Boys.
All right. Let's get the digits going, and here we go. Oh, wait. My phone is touchy.
So is your penis.
Yeah. But it's only when I touch it.
It's been touched by you.
I want to be touched by you.
Just you and nobody
else but you.
God, people are actually, those 3 people are going to listen to this.
Yeah, they're going, man, they really are gay.
Just a little.
Only around the ass.
We only honked it once, and then we had to try it again to make sure we didn't laugh.
We had to do it a second time to make sure we didn't laugh.
Yeah, exactly. At least I got
That was the joke this weekend. Oh, yeah, and we forgot to tell people about the accident on 220 with me sticking my ass up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got a one ringy-dingy.
One ringy-dingy.
Steve Owens?
That's it.
Oh, man. What's up, bro?
This is the ZZ Man.
How you doing?
What's going on? You got the Dirty Over Rock Show. Yeah, like anybody cares. It's not like winning the Price is Right, trust me.
Yeah, we're broke.
So Steve, how goes it with the trip?
Well, always exciting as when we were kind of putting this thing together, we just said, how do we want to do things a little differently? And, that's kind of what we're doing. It's a little different approach to this sort of thing.
Are there many ZZ Top tribute bands out there?
There's actually a lot acting all over the world. You'd be surprised. Even there's actually a ZZ trip in Dublin, Ireland. And you got one in, I think it's Chicago. They spell theirs with 2 P's, but there's a lot of Sharp Dressed Man out in the Southwest,
right.
And El Locos and all sorts. So they're all over the place, but there weren't any in North Carolina, and there's always the gimmick of the beards and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we didn't want to do. We wanted to be more about, what you really like. And I've seen them several times over the years. Not before the beards, I'm not that old, but there was a time when Billy wasn't sporting a beard, so.
Wow. I think Gillette offered them was it $1 million or something, some stupid number for them to shave for a commercial, and they turned them down.
That's right.
Which is hilarious because the drummer is the name Beard, and he's sporting the stash, the porn star stash.
the Jeff Foxworthy.
Now, what's your favorite ZZ Top song when you guys play?
Oh man, I don't know. That's kind of hard.
That's like picking your favorite child, right?
Say that again.
That's like somebody saying, "Hey, what's your favorite child?"
Yeah, right. I mean, it's.
You didn't write them.
I like a lot of the stuff from 1982, which was the album before Eliminator.
Oh, okay.
And, that's kind of when I fell into them. So then they hit their peak right after I got into them. So I got to appreciate, because I went back and some of the older stuff in the 70s, and you already knew a lot of that stuff back then, but I really started getting into those albums, and then Eliminator and Afterburner hit, and I saw those tours, and it just kind of went from there.
Now, did you have a bunch of buddies that were ZZ Top fans as well, or did you have to go find people that like it as much as you do? I mean, how do you put these guys together?
Yeah, as far as us, I had to go out and look. It wasn't easy, and in this area, there's a lot of talent that's really underestimated and overlooked. Raleigh and Charlotte seem to get more attention, and Raleigh's actually a hotbed of tribute bands. But I knew it was just a matter of time before I'd find the right guys and with the same kind of vision and appreciation for what we're kind of after. And Billy Hill, ironically, is our bass player, so he got the best of both worlds. Billy Gibbons and Dusty Hill in one guy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then, so Billy Hill's our bassist, and then Mark Sewell is our guitar player, and both of them have played for a long time. We've all been playing for over 30 years. We're not young guys. We're in our 40s, let's put it that way.
Yeah, we're with you.
Yeah.
Dave's in his 50s, early 60s, but
I'm not in nobody's 50s. Hey, if people want to come check you guys out, whether it be on Facebook or listen to your tunes or see you live or whatever, where can they go on the intramowebs?
Well, definitely Facebook. If you go ZZ Trip and just look for Greensboro, that's kind of centrally located where we're from. And then as far as gigs go, we're just we're booking a lot of stuff as we're going along, and our upcoming shows are June 11th. We're playing a 3-hour set at Lucky's in Asheboro.
Oh, cool.
And then we've got some really good friends of mine that I've played several shows with. Thunderstruck from Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
The AC/DC tribute. We're playing them at Shiners Saturday, August 15th, excuse me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we played with those guys. Which one was it? Problem Child, did you say?
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck. Okay, I'm trying to remember if it was Problem Child or Thunderstruck that Brian
I think
almost.
It was Problem Child.
Brian almost died.
Oh, that was I about had a heat
stroke. I think you're right. I think it was Problem Child.
Don't ever wear all black when you're on the back of a truck, a tractor trailer in the middle of like August. Oh, especially when you're fat.
Good.
I was sweating like a whore in church.
So what you got coming up next?
I'm sorry?
What you got coming up next?
Well, we're really, this 3-hour show is a lot to bite off and chew on, because we're trying to cover a lot of different stuff. That is the Saturday, June 11th show in Asheboro.
Okay.
I tell you, because ZZ Top didn't have, it's not like Rush or something like that where they got 7-minute songs or 11-minute songs or a whole album side. You got 3-minute songs, 4-minute songs, and all of a sudden you're going, holy shit, I'm up to 25, 30 songs just to try to fill 3 hours, and that's a lot to remember and a lot of grooves to get down. So
yeah.
It definitely it keeps you on your toes, and so that's what we're going through right now. It's just some of the most difficult things without us using sequencers or any type of keyboards, triggers, anything like that, electronic drums, tackling the afterburner stuff and even some of the eliminator stuff. It's a little tricky because you've got nothing programmed. It's all we're playing it live. So
now we've had this discussion with other folks about tribute bands, and you said yourself a little while ago that you guys chose to go a little bit different route as far as the look.
Yeah.
But when you go see a tribute band, do you think it's equally as important for them to look like the guys? I mean, because like if you're going to go see Motley Crue, then you want to see the guys that look like Motley Crue. But if you're going to go see, I don't know, REO Speedwagon or Boston, nobody cares. Matter of fact, the Heart tribute band, they're friends of the show, Heart Brigade. I think the big thing there is the Ann and Nancy roles. Nobody cares about the rest of the band.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, nobody cares what they look like. But I mean, awesome band.
They're one of the premier tributes in the state. Really on the East Coast.
So do you, when people come to see your show, do you get any kind of a reaction that, hey, these guys, they're not sporting beards, or these guys aren't sporting hats? I mean, do you get any kind of reaction at all?
It's funny because a lot of my friends that have seen me play for years, and then friends of mine that, in other bands, when I played with Chemical Youth or my Alice in Chains tribute band, Them Bones, they kind of expected, with Them Bones, we had a lead singer that looked like Lane Staley and sounded a lot like it. But with this, I told them right from the beginning that wasn't what we were looking for. We wanted to really put the focus on the music. We can do the gimmicky beards, but we just didn't want to go that route. And
at some point, they just kind of look fake, don't they? I mean, even though it's fake, people, I don't know, if you put on a fake beard, you can tell it's a fake beard. It's just in the way.
And it just seems, and I've seen a lot of these tribute bands on YouTube that have that has ZZ Top tributes, and that's the first thing that comes to your mind is just the gimmick of it. And I think a lot of people see past that. That's not what they're really interested in. They really want to come out and have a good time. And so I asked my friends who are pretty knowledgeable when it comes to music and are definitely veterans to the concert scene and that sort of thing. And I'd say, how was the show? And they go, it was great. This was really good. This was really good. A lot of constructive criticism and good feedback, positive and negative. But my main question to them was, did you miss the beards? And they would laugh and say, I didn't even think about it.
Right.
So, that will probably be the first initial thought that people walk in and be like, man, they got the hats, they got the look, they got this, that, and the other, but that beard, no beard.
Now we've also talked about the music, rock and roll. I mean, Gene Simmons has gone on out a limb and said rock and roll is dead or dying. Are you seeing a big upswing of the music as far as the rock goes and what you guys are playing, or are you seeing it? Is it just kind of laying there, or what are you experiencing out there playing?
Well, I was one of those guys that never stopped going to shows. I mean, whether it be Maiden or Metallica, Queensryche, you name it. I've seen just about everybody, from Pink Floyd to the Stones and everything in between. And
sure, the Stones don't have a problem filling the house on a Friday night, but by God, we can't do it in a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
It just depends. I think a lot of it's timing. There's so much going on, especially in North Carolina now. It's not like it used to be. There is a lot to do. There are, everybody's fighting for that entertainment dollar. And I think the best thing to do is just give people an opportunity to have a good time when they come out, feel like they got value, they got their money's worth, be good to them. I've always found that. I played shows opening for national acts, and where we had a bigger response than the actual band that was headlining over us. And part of that is that they feel that warmth from the stage that you're real, and that comes across. So that's what we try to do. We're just real guys that love ZZ Top music and want to share a lot of songs that I think a lot of people may have never heard before, and certainly haven't seen in a bar.
That's true. Now, do you think you'll run into any problems as far as like maybe playing 3 full hours of ZZ Top? Because if you go see the real ZZ Top, you're probably going to get about an hour and a half. Maybe
exactly.
Maybe an hour and 40 minutes, any concert.
As far as like, are you going to play something else? I don't think so. I think if you sprinkle in enough of the really popular stuff and really stuff that will kind of surprise people, that you'll keep their attention. Plus, if you break it up, obviously playing 3 straight hours, that would be crazy. That would drive anybody insane. But you break it up, you take a break, and you come back on, and you go back to it, and you keep the sets interesting with songs that actually kind of flow together, then have that story appeal to it. And, hopefully people will start getting sauced a little bit and get up and dance with us.
Cool.
That's really what you're shooting for. I just, it's funny playing in a rock metal band for 30-some years.
Yeah.
My last show was the first time that I ever looked out there and saw people get up and dance to the band I was playing with. Actually dancing rather than headbanging or something like that.
Oh, trust me, we do the same thing. I mean, we play a lot of stuff. We're like, what in the hell are we playing, man? But as long as the club owner keeps, hey, can you guys come back 3 or 4 more times? And yeah, I guess. So we're whores. We'll play whatever.
There you go. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to find a band that I remember back in the days I was tripping out on. It was no joke. I appreciated the whole psychedelic blues movement from Texas. It moved into California, and then across the world from there. So, to me, it's a lot of roots, and to me, psychedelic rock and heavy blues, it still has a place and shouldn't be forgotten. And there's a lot of really exciting stuff in that music, and that's really what we wanted to do was bring that out. I feel like we put a really good package as far as our stage show goes. I think some people will be a little surprised. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes across too. And I'm not just talking about the hats and jackets, that sort of thing. I think we've got some things up our sleeve that might catch people, and they'll go, wow, that's unique. That's pretty cool.
Well, Steve, we're going to wrap this thing up, and I appreciate you calling, or letting us call you and talk with you a little bit. But before we go, make sure you tell everybody once again about the date coming up at in
3 hours of ZZ Top at Lucky's, right?
Is it the 11th?
Yeah, it's June 11th at Lucky's Burgers and Tap. Excuse me.
Wait a minute. Is today the 11th?
In Asheboro. That's a Saturday night. Oh. And then August 15th, we'll be opening for Thunderstruck at Shiners in Greensboro. And we've got some more stuff we'll be announcing shortly.
Okay, cool. So it's July 11th.
I'm sorry?
July 11th, you mean, right?
Yes, I keep saying June.
Yeah, I know, because I looked at today's date twice, and I went, wait a minute, today's the 11th.
Yeah, we're not playing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so you're going to be late right now while you're talking to us?
You're going to be late.
Yeah.
All right.
He's pretty talented. He's really talented.
I've been thinking all day it was Wednesday, so. Well, Steve, again, we're talking with Mr. Steve Owens of the band ZZ Trip. And, check them out on Facebook.
You might even see us up there.
Possibly. Check them out on Facebook, and make sure you like them and look at them over on YouTube. Support local music, people. Thank you.
These guys are doing a hell of a job out there. Make sure you go let them know you appreciate it.
All right. Well, thanks again, Mr. Steve Owens. We do appreciate you taking some time to talk with us, and we're going to stay in touch.
All right, buddy. We'll see you out there on the road, man.
Thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. We need more guys like you out there that are.
All right. We'll see you, my friend.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Mr. Steve Owens.
That was Mr. Steve Owens. And I think we got a special guest here on the line. You got the Dirty Omaha Rock Show.
Who is?
What's up, man?
Oh, shit. Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm driving back from dropping my daughter off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I enrolled her into college today.
Really?
Cool.
Is this the ostrich?
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't know that. I know that voice and that anus anywhere.
You heard of drunken chicken? Well, I'm drunken ostrich.
I don't see you drink anymore. You're just so boring.
Hey, is the band playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason our guitar player, the Unknown Infant, called me.
What do you mean?
And I don't want to call him because he might be sleeping, even though he's never asleep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're leaving at 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to go get the trailer today. After I got off
He's got
work.
a trailer.
Yeah,
Well,
we're paying for it.
Yeah, and wait till you hear the bill on the...
He called me at 6 o'clock just to call me for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but your message, he called me, and I'm like, damn, what's he doing? I was in the middle of an orientation there. It was like 6:45, and the orientation started at 6:30, and I'm like, why did he call me? So I didn't, I think I texted him back. I'm not sure what it is. I know I'm driving up a Sheriff's Ave doing 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, fuck
downtown
yeah.
Winston.
It's rectangular pedal on the left, my friend.
Tell him who you are, Sir Ostrich. He'll get out of your way.
He
I'm
said,
the drummer and the talent of Fair Warning.
That's right.
That is true.
And formerly of the Bobby First Band.
Yeah.
And many bands, but that was one.
Well,
Actually, we've been getting a bunch of hits on Intense, and the singer's going to remaster the stuff.
Oh,
Put the band back together, man.
Oh, man.
Put my notice in.
yeah, you ain't going anywhere, fuckstick.
Call by God, will you?
No.
Get you through the night. You
No,
might
you-
tomorrow.
You're
I
locked
ain't going to leave
in.
until 7:30, so however long it's going to take me to get there, how long it's going to take me to get there.
Well, with you, you'll have to stop several times to eat, so...
No, I already got. I went to the grocery store today.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
by God, I'll be there to set up
Steve
drums.
Owens, the EBT card kicked in today. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, sheets time.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Yeah, Homeland Security's dialing into this show
today,
right now.
this will be my last month. I'm not renewing it.
You bastard, I would.
Now he'll have Christy.
The guilt has gotten to me.
The guilt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. When has the guilt ever gotten to you?
And actually, the thought of getting popped makes a lot of fun.
Yeah, jail time will do that to you.
Oh, you'll never guess. So I'm in this class, right? And there's like I think there's only 130 or 150 kids in the whole school,
Yeah.
each grade. And the principal's talking, everybody's talking. There's these big glass doors in front of us. There's the cafeteria, and it's like the entrance to the place. And this woman with purplish blue black hair is talking to like one of the uppers up in the class. I'm like, I know that girl. Who's a woman, older woman. There's Winona.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
She's on the government, the student government. She went back to college last year.
Cool.
And she's on the student, whatever you call it, the government, student council or student government
Yeah.
for Randolph Community College.
Yeah.
And she's standing there waving like crazy at me, and I'm like, all you feel is looking around at me, what the fuck is this guy?
You should have looked at your daughter and said, you're a
My daughter's
shoe-in,
like, Are
baby.
you serious? You know somebody here?
Is she the one that used to-
I'm like, what can I say?
Wasn't she at Writers?
She's like, so now she comes in the middle of the whole presentation. She comes up and hands me a note. Now, hey, I'm on the student government. If you need anything at all, you just call me. I'll get your daughter hooked up with everything. I'm like,
She was telling me how
that's
she
what I
likes.
wanted.
She was telling me how she likes to date younger men. And then when I was talking to this younger girl at Ryder, she looked at me and goes, "You're a pervert." And I went, "Wait a minute."
Well, she was right.
Oh my God.
Younger men and pretty much what they are, what she said.
Brian's overdubbing you.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, tell Cat you need a 5-string, will you?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Put a couple extra hours in down under so I can get a 5-string.
Oh, I hope our fans really like this show.
I really enjoyed scraping my naked buttocks across the front of Chris
There
this
you go.
weekend when I was trying to stick it
Going
up on the
off
window.
in traffic. Some kind of ticket to be had for that, I'm sure.
I said, "Chris, get out of the way." He said, I was like,
All right, here comes
Well,
the chief.
I'm gonna stop and give you a happy sack for the road tomorrow, so I gotta go.
"Oh God."
Oh, 5-hour energy.
All right, what lucky guy gets to ride back in comfort is what I want to know.
Oh, that would be,
You
well,
gotta
not
draw
me.
straws, I guess.
Because this thing rides real nice.
Oh,
It's 92 degrees, but you'd never know it by being in my car.
will it pull a trailer?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
oh.
putting a trailer on it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that little one, but that big one, no way.
I guess it might be Dave riding back in style.
I don't know.
Don't you mean sleeping in style?
Yeah, but I gotta sleep, so you gotta drive. Huh?
We got lights on the trailer now, right?
I don't know.
Jimmy said he was going
But
to.
he had lights on the trailer, but no connector.
I hope this
Well, he was
doesn't make
supposed
it on our show.
He was supposed to go get that,
Yeah, whatever.
and then he was supposed to get the compressor put on too.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, our fans will love this part. All right.
It's called editing.
I'm
Okay.
driving a $30,000 van that has air conditioning.
Oh well.
Wait till you get the bill for the air conditioner on this van. I done heard the final tally. You'll love it.
Oh, God, you kidding me? Twice as much as the van cost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We just bought another van.
$600.
$650.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
Wait a minute. $600. He didn't bat an eye, but $650. He said, "Are you kidding me?"
Well, you've already paid for it once. Now you're paying for it.
You said $600. He said, "Really?" And you said $650. He goes, "Really?" Because that $50 really fucking make that much.
No, I thought I was kidding when I said $600.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean a joke. I was thinking maybe like $400 at the most.
All right.
That's good.
You know what the great thing is about having Chris call into the show? Is I can do this. I can do this.
I can die. All right,
sorry.
go back.
Bye.
Okay, come on. Gotta go.
And I can do this.
I can say goodbye.
Well,
okay, well, I know what I'm doing when Brian leaves.
that was definitely one for the record books.
Okay. Well, it's 10:03, and you have been listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Why? I don't know why you were listening, but you were listening.
you got the con, Brian.
Yeah.
After that, I'm done.
Oh, no, he's going to go rub one out.
Oh, I'm not.
Again.
Yes, sir.
So we appreciate you guys listening, and
thanks for listening.
hopefully we'll have 2 shows we're going to post this week because we didn't post
That's
anything last week. So, excuse me, David.
So check in with us next week, maybe not.
We might be alive, we might not.
If we survive this weekend. Thanks for listening. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
See ya.